Alright, hello everybody and welcome to today's Forza Horizon 4 F1 live stream. I'm Zach with FF1 and today is the Singapore Grand Prix at the Ambleside Village Circuit. I have never raced here before. I have yet to race here, so I'm interested to see how long practice will take. This should be interesting though. So, circuit's up here. I'm very excited to race here. Oh wait, hold on. I had some assist turned on. That off, bring that back down to manual. Turn rewind on for practice. Alright. As you can see, we're back in dry weather conditions. So that's nice. Head out to Ambleside Village, not that far away at all from the Horizon Festival. Alright, heading to solo here. It's a very hot summer day out. Really cleared up from horrible weather we had yesterday. Now it's just absolutely beautiful out. This will be the earliest race I've done in a while. Watkins, Glen, and Indy, nice. So this track is only 0.9 miles long. It is a very, very short track, comparable to the Horizon Festival circuit, I'd say. We can do a maximum of 25 practice laps. It's summer. It is early afternoon. It's clear out, beautiful. I have my tune all checked. I have my difficulty checked. The only thing that's on right now practice is traction control and rewind. Also damage is off, and we're on semi-automatic transmission since that's what F1 cars actually have for a quick shift. Alright, well, let's get right into practice here. Really nice and easy. Very tight chicane. Whoa. Pushed out to the outside. Oh god, that is a tight turn. I haven't raced at this track in a very long time, but I remember how twisty the track was. Although the last and really only time I've ever driven here was in like a Myers-Manx dune buggy, so nowhere near the level of a Formula One car. Hold on, let me turn my volume down one notch. There we go. That is a weird chicane. That chicane freaks me out a little. It's just like first gear gliding it through 90% of the time. Oh, sorry. I don't think the car rarely comes out of first gear. In fact, I think it's in first gear the entire the entire lap. I don't think it ever comes out except from the front, the first corner through here. Yeah, second gear, third gear, back down into first through the chicane. Round the corner in first. Back in on the throttle. Second, third, back down into first. So yeah, the highest gear we get to on this track is third. Another chicane. Lots of chicanes. Whoa. All right, so I can practice with some pack racing. I'm gonna go ahead and restart it, so we can restart from the starting grid. All right. I think remaining on the outside through here is probably best, so we don't get sucked into traffic. Although the cars really kind of block you. Slight contact. Hold on, I gotta really figure out how to properly maneuver this turn. So you come in on the inside, you try and get out to the outside, just a little bit harder on the brakes through there. Holy shit. Telephone poles flying. Alright. I think by basically skipping the chicane altogether, that can give me a serious boost in lap time. I mean, hey, it's legal for me to exploit the track to, you know, as long as I remain in the checkpoints. It's a little too slow through there. It's a cute little circuit. I guess that's that's the best thing to call it. It is a lot like the Horizon Festival in the fact that it's like really small. Just like the Horizon Festival, I would call this a good beginner circuit because it's small. It's not that fast paced. You can focus on cornering. There's a lot of chicanes. Well, that was a little wide. You keep it on the sidewalk and then keep it down on the inside. Go ever so slightly outside. Sorry for not talking, I'm just like focusing. I really can't tell. I can't tell if my pace is improving or not. Shit, you don't want to do that. Whoa! Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna go back here. Alright, last practice lap right here. Seems like the best thing I can do in this race is get a good start. And that will be a major factor in, that will be the main factor influencing my results, because it's really hard to, I mean, I can keep pace, but it's really hard to increase pace. Although I think if I just go through third there, well, hold on, alright, well, that's it for practice for me. It's not a technique track, it's really just a by the seat of your pants track that you just feel the track and yeah. I think I was running like 146s. So here, I gotta do some math. Alright, so 60 plus 46 is 106. Oh wait, what did I just say? 46 times 40. Alright, so we'll be doing 40 laps of this. Head on in. Alright. Only thing I have to do is turn rewind off. Alright. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get right into this. This is a Singapore Grand Prix at the Ambleside Village Circuit. Most important part of the race is probably going to be the start, where we need a really good start if we're gonna get a really good finish. So let's see how we can do on this start. Wish me luck. And we're off. God. Ah, this guy's blocking the shit out of me. Come on, my friend. A lot of wheel spin through there. Car's a little drifty. Finally got by that dude. Alright, let's see if by skipping the chicane I can... I'm so close. Alright, beautiful on the front runners now. God, I'm like sweating. shit. Light pole slowed us down a little. Come on, baby. P2 and P1 are really far up there. Oh shit. That was interesting. Running fast through the chicane, the first chicane, is definitely what will allow us to catch those guys. Beautiful, that was decent. Whoa! Well, shit. That was that was interesting. Lost a position. It's okay. Regained it. Just gliding it through the chicane seems to help like a lot. Instead of trying to aggressively tackle the chicane, just a gentle glide. Oh shit. slight contact with the wall. Car got really slidey there. We're like in 60s F1 car through there. Turn into Formula Drift for a second. It's like a dance. I don't know, that's the only thing I can describe it as. Ooh. We're about halfway through the Singapore Grand Prix. This track is this is a weird word to describe a racing circuit as, but I consider this track beautiful. Like, I don't know, it's just, I think that's the best word for it. I love the chicanes and whoa! Well, shit. Alright, well, at least one third. But yeah, I can only describe the track as beautiful. It's like dancing. Racing is like dancing. At least circuit racing is like dancing. It's a routine. You improve. You practice. And it's visually appealing to people. That was so sad to watch, to happen. P1 and P2 have really good pace, but as I said in practice, it's really hard to increase your pace. It's easy to hold your pace, but to increase the pace so that you can actively catch up with people is really, really challenging to do. I feel like the only way to really catch up with people on this track is you can increase your pace over time, but it just, like, I mean, you saw, we're over halfway through this race. It took me half of the race building up like fractions of a second over time. But that one mistake into the wall destroyed the pace, and destroyed it. It brought down those fractions of seconds that add up over time. And also gets the midfield closer. I am aiming for a top 3 on this track, so I'm completely fine with a third place finish. I just gotta hold the position. I am gonna try to increase pace though to make one final stand and try and catch up with P2 and P1. I don't know if I'll be able to do it though. Just about shaved the wall. Approaching about 14 laps to go. We got about 10 or 11 minutes of racing left. The only spot on this track where I can legitimately up my pace that I use to add on the fractions is the first chicane. By just, instead of driving around the chicane, just driving through it. I mean, you catch some grass, but the car still remains stable through it. And it's just like going up on a curb. But that one corner, that takes away fractions of a second from your lap time and allows you to, over time, albeit a very long time, decrease the gap between you and the car ahead of you. Or in my case, cars ahead of me. 2 cars. What's going on up here? Hold on, there's some sort of track incident. Looks like there was a car stopped. I don't know what that was, but that is definitely closed the gap by a lot. I might be able to actually make up. I might be able to make up the pace. Yeah, they're up right there. P1, P2, and P12. Looks like they're all racing together. Something happened to P12. Looks like they may have spun out or they may have missed a checkpoint. Looks like a Ferrari and a Mercedes. I'm gonna get him right here on the chicane. That must, yeah, alright, this Mercedes next to us is the lapped car. So we're up in the P2. The first is not far ahead. You have 9 laps to go, or approaching 8 laps to go. We don't have much time. We might be able to pull it off though. I think I need about 2 laps. I think I'll be able to catch this guy in about 2 laps. A little wide. Maybe one more lap I need. He's got really good pace. Oh shit. We got the inside line. Dunzo up into first. Only a few laps to go. Getting really close to the last lap. Ran a little wide. Here we are, headed into the second and last lap. Alexa, stop. Sorry, my Alexa went off. Alright. White flag is out. Final lap of the Singapore Grand Prix. Lap 40 of 40. And ladies and gentlemen, here's our 6th win, 7th podium of the season at the Singapore Grand Prix. What a great race. Our fastest lap was a 44.845, which also put us on pole and fastest lap. So we had an all-around fantastic race here in Singapore. This was a great first Singapore Grand Prix. I can't wait to come back to the Ambleside Village Circuit. Should be really fun. Alright, let's see what we got. Hi, Spotty. My dog. Hold on. My dog's like climbing up on me. Hi, buddy. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Singapore Grand Prix at the Ambleside Village Circuit. Thank you for watching. Let me check and see what. Tomorrow is FP1 for the Styrian Grand Prix. We are going back to Red Bull Ring because this Sunday is the Styrian Grand Prix. So tomorrow is FP1. The day after is FP2, and then Sunday is the race itself. And then I'll have a 2-day break after that because I'll be doing stuff those days. All right, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow for FP1 of the Styrian Grand Prix. For some reason, my keybinds don't want to work.